What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I wanted to review over last week's trading, I just wanted to review the last week of August. Was one of my worst weeks of all time. I basically went on a week losing streak after having previously having two good weeks in a row. The last week of August, I basically lost all the profit from the previous 2 weeks. You can't really do nothing about it. It's really just, you're just basically learning from these lessons and bouncing back from them. But I just wanted to review. I think, I'm not gonna lie, it was just majority of the days of the last week were just either very choppy to begin with, or they had really crazy pullbacks. Like, I'll show you guys clips, or I'll show you guys recordings of my previous week. I ended up losing money Friday. I ended up positive like a couple dollars on Thursday, but Friday really like fucking put my ass in a grave. So we ended up going straight down. I'm not gonna lie, I remember this, bro. We had a crazy sell-off Friday. Like we had gone down 200 points on fucking MES, bro. Like, not, I don't think it was 200, probably like 100 or some shit. But like, yeah, we went down like 150. After that, we had reached a zone. I'm not gonna lie, I was iffy on taking longs until we had reached one of these zones. But once we reached one of these zones, we started moving sideways. So right here, I'm like, all right, we're moving sideways, right? We haven't broken the zone, so I'm thinking I'm along it, right? So this was my first trade. I entered right here off of a previous high being taken. So once the previous high got taken, I entered. Boom. I targeted right here, this fair value gap on the a 5-minute fair value gap. That's all I targeted, and I had my stop loss very wide too. I think I had entered, I'm gonna be honest, I might have entered like right here, right there. So I had my take profit right here, stop loss about right here, right at the bottom of this. It was literally like a 1-on-1 trade, but I didn't enter with a lot of cons, which allowed me to have a wide stop loss. And so like, bro, all of a sudden, bro, that fucking happens, and I get diddied on, bro. And just all that shit just to come back up. I don't think it ever came back up to fill this fair value gap. And the reason why I didn't take partials out, I usually always take partials out when I'm in trades. The reason why I didn't take partials out was because I had a fucking shit week, and so I was chasing the full TP, and I didn't want to take partials out, or otherwise I would have probably lost less than what I did Friday. But yeah, I ended up fucking, this was like the only trade I took, because as you can see, bro, the whole day did that whole downside movement. After that, we just chopped for the rest of the day till market closed and the weekend started. Trade Thursday, I'm pretty sure the same shit fucking happened, but I took profit. So yeah, we start coming down, we go to a zone, we start chopping up. And wait, is this Friday? Yeah, this is fucking Friday. Hold on. So we come down, we start selling off like fucking crazy. And then right here is where we chop. I'm pretty sure I had entered a long, if I'm not mistaken, on this. The second we had came up here, I entered along with a pretty wide stop loss. I like these last couple of trades, like this last week, my entries have been midi ball, but it's because I'm trying to catch like the reversal of the fucking big move that always happens from the market open. So I have these 1-to-1 trades because my stop loss, I don't want my stop loss to get wicked out. Like I can't have like a stop loss down here, right? Cause bro, look at how big these wick candles are. So I put them at the bottom of the wick, damn near, and then I take TP. I think this trade, the only reason why I came positive was because I took partials out here right before, and then I got taken out or something right after. Entry right there, literally where I had said I had entered. Actually, I don't even think I partialed out. I manually closed because honestly, that was so dumb. I should have just let my trade go. But we weren't like, we were just holding this spot for a long time. Like I said, bro, it's really crazy because when you're trading, having a bad week can fuck you up, bro, for the rest of the week, because you're just mentally just trying to get back the profit that you lost, and you're either exiting trades early or you're not executing and entering at the correct time when you're supposed to. And so you just like gotta come back and reset. And you know, that whole week I just wasn't there, and so I had literally just secured my profit by exiting. I should have held it. I don't know why I closed it. But I don't know if that was a one and done trade for. Oh yeah, no, I took another trade. Nice. So this is another trade that I took that same day. Where did I enter? I might have entered off of trying to see, where did I enter? Okay, so I'm gonna explain why I entered this trade here, the second trade of Thursday. So we had broken the range. My New York VWAP, we had flipped, right? So we were above the New York VWAP and above the 2-day VWAP. Right after that, we had a big launch up after breaking the range that we were in. I like how we closed above here, so I entered a long here with four cons. Put my stop loss right underneath the New York VWAP, and then I targeted overnight highs. I don't even remember. Did I take full TP out, or maybe I got stopped out early too? I know I took partials out. That was a clean bounce off the New York VWAP. Come up, we come up, we come up. Boom, we take TP. And yeah, bro, I get stopped out right here. Just get stopped out right here. We just have these big sell-offs out of nowhere every time, which always just caught me. Like the big sell-offs just got me all the time. So that was my trade Thursday. Wednesday I traded. I don't remember what the fuck happened Wednesday, I'm gonna be completely honest. So let me go back to the recording for Wednesday. Okay, honestly, right here, I broke my one of my rules, which was don't take trades before 10 a.m. I traded before 10 a.m. Took a short because I liked the entry. We were underneath the high of day VWAP, or a overnight high VWAP, and a New York VWAP. But look, get stopped out right here. All this, I'm not gonna lie, when I took this trade, I realized this trade could have easily been avoided if I patiently waited till the 10 a.m. So that trade happens, I'm already down like $100 or some shit. Yeah. The second trade I take, I entered with 6 cons. Right after we broke that range again, I had entered in the longs. I think I took partials out here. I remember this trade exactly, actually, now that I'm looking at it. So I took partials out in the overnight highs right here. I have no idea. Well, actually, I know why. I was greedy like a motherfucker. So right here, I risked my stop loss. I risked my stop loss by adding more to my position here. Yeah, cause I was like, this looks like a good break and retest. So I added like 4 more cons. Look at that. It was literally a good hold, but I don't think I should have added because I just basically risked my TP or my stop loss. Fucking like we start chopping the second I entered, bro. The second I entered fucking 4 more cons, we start chopping, bro. Like, come on, what the fuck? And then I get taken out to push down right below. Risked my whole profit I had made from my fucking previous trade. And then look at Tuesday, bro. I traded Tuesday too. Like, what the fuck, bro? Look at price action Tuesday. Holy shit balls. Couldn't fucking get any worse than this. He genuinely couldn't get any worse price action than this. I think I only took 1 trade. And I, like, once again, bro, I took the trade after it broke. I don't even remember, but this is what I'm assuming from looking at this trade. I probably took a trade after breaking this choppiness. You know me, I always target overnight highs. And then we get diddied on by a fucking red candle straight to hell. Let's actually look back at the recording to see what happened. But I'm calling it right now, that's probably what I did. Honestly, bro, okay, so the mistake I made this day was entering with 5 cons. Like, why the fuck am I entering with 5 cons on a choppy day? I should have entered with like 3 or 4, bro. Probably 3. And then we get taken out right here. Did I at least take profit? No, I was 1 take away, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think I forgot that IB had settled down, and so it literally came up like 1 tick away from me, and then reversed, took me out, and I got fucked, bro. That whole week, I got diddy on by reversals, dude. The whole week, and I didn't trade Monday because I just wasn't available Monday. So that was so unfortunate because that whole week, bro, wiped out my previous 2 winning streak days. And my previous 2 weeks before that the losing streak, I was green every day, bro. Green every day. And then that happens, and that shows you how 1 week can ruin everything, bro. Like, well, honestly, you can't do nothing about it, but just learn from these types of days and just come back the next week and come back more prepared, I guess.